5 years ago, I started on this path to dominate the hospitality industry through improved short-term rental and boutique hotel experiences, and it led to this vision on this 130-unit boutique hotel and resort in the Tennessee Smoky Mountains, one of the best markets in the country. And I want to show you how this project has come to life, where we're at now, and what it means for the future of this company, our investors, our partners, our lenders, and our guests that stay with us, and our team who makes it all possible. This project that you're looking at is bigger than my past 5 boutique hotels put together. And that meant a lot to me and my wife. We wanted to be here closer to this project. So when I finished my active duty Air Force service time, we moved from Utah to Tennessee to be hands-on, to manage the renovation, to be a part of our team and build the culture, and to bring all of this to life here. It was a $7 million purchase. We're gonna put $3.5 million into the renovation to completely redefine the guest experience and what people get when they stay here. And to put it into perspective, the roofing budget on this project alone was as much as the whole renovation budgets on other hotels that we've done. So it's $3.5 million going into the project as a whole, over $1 million going into the exterior amenities. So things like the pool bar and the pavilion and the fire pit, our fitness center, our lounge and our speakeasy, pickleball courts, and a playground and fire pits and outdoor movie theater screen. Those are things that are gonna redefine what it means to stay here. So we knew where this budget needed to go to make it as cool as it is. So with 130 units, the cool thing is we get to spread that renovation cost over all those units and really enhance the interiors. You know, $20,000 are going to the interiors of these rooms, and we're upgrading our indoor pool room. I mean, we talked about the roofs, the grounds, the landscaping. We redid the parking lot and found out after the fact that all the cast iron for building 1 and 2 was completely rotted out. So there's been challenges along the way, but we're going to roll with that over this 12 to 18 month renovation process to completely transform this project. There's always one thing that we can kind of add in. For us, it was this venue right here. This is for weddings and events. So for us to be able to add on that extra business, line of business was huge for the NOI boost on this property, because not only does it drive event revenue and F&B revenue, but it also fills the hotel itself. Because we're so large with 130 units, we can have a 100-person wedding here and house the whole place. And it's not just the weddings either, because starting today, we've actually got a 100-person conference happening at the hotel and booking out the rooms as well. So that's something that we weren't able to do at these smaller projects. And at scale, we can really find those efficiencies, utilizing the team that we have, you know, a group sales director, a venue coordinator, to leverage the space we have here, sell it, and build into the economies of scale. So the things that we could do at the smaller stages were really limited with the amenity space and what was at the hotel. But here, the opportunities are really endless. So when we started this project, we didn't just want to make a cool hotel, we wanted to make the coolest hotel in the Smokies. And this used to be a manager's unit. They had drywall that was 8 feet high with these 20-foot ceilings. So this is gonna now be transformed into the lounge, highlighting this massive 12-foot wide fireplace, pool table, the floor-to-ceiling windows that overlook the Smoky Mountains, but that's not the best part. This is gonna be transformed to a Murphy door. So it's gonna be a hidden bookshelf door, and this is gonna be a hidden speakeasy. We've got the bar already. They just got the painting done. We're gonna have a poker table back in here, and this is where, you know, the guys can get together. We can sell this for events. For our wedding venue, it's gonna be the groom's room and add on an additional revenue, but just so cool to picture and so much more experience-wise that you get out of a normal hotel stay. So it's hard to say what I'm most excited about, but this is definitely one of them. So this is our new pool bar that we're launching this spring. So we're gonna have a bartender out here Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays during our high season. And I just picture the kids running around having a good time, mom and dad at the bar having a drink, and thinking about experiential hospitality. This is what makes it possible. And talking about the things I can't tell what I'm most excited about is a whole nother amenity area on the property. With 10.5 acres, we've got room for days for people to spread out and have fun and enjoy their time. So we've got 2 pickleball courts going in, the playground, the new fire pit, the outdoor movie theater projection screen, and this is the area where we can host basically everybody. We want to have live music out here. We want to have bands in the summer and in the fall when this place just gets flooded with guests. In the back, this building will end up being a food and beverage spot for craft beer and wine and cocktails and having a good time, utilizing this space, having the mountain views. This brings it all together. So now we've got not just 1, but 2 group gathering places that make all the difference with what this property is going to become. When I walked this project for the first time, I could see all of the elements that would really bring it to where I would want it to be, right? To make it a good investment, to make it a cool experience, to make it something that would picture well, that would excite you, that whether it's a guest or investor or myself as the owner, you look down on it and it's like, this is awesome. And not only that, it's a hotel, not a multifamily or house that you can go visit it and stay there for free when it's your project. I mean, it's just, there's so many elements of this project that really excite me. And when I walked it, I could sense it. I remember sitting under the oak trees where we're building the pavilion now, and there's a picnic table there. And I was like, something needs to be here. I don't know what it is yet, but this anchors the whole space, right? It's in between the indoor pool and the outdoor pool. You got these massive 100-year-old oak trees, views of the Smoky Mountains and the national park right there. I just sat there with my eyes closed and thinking what this would become. And now being a year into it and seeing the progress that we've made, it's just so cool to know where it started. Like, you know, that doubt and the uncertainty for a bigger project, and now seeing it all come to light. Like, I know that our team has the confidence now to go replicate this and do another one of these, do 2 more of these, because we've done it. We're doing it, and you can see the evidence of that. So from the beginning, it was the opportunity and that unique skill set that we have replicating the same thing that we already know works, right? It's that model of these underutilized hospitality assets in great markets that already have demand. Like, we don't need to manufacture people wanting to come to the Smoky Mountains, because 17 million people come here a year. Like, it's already there. And when you match that opportunity with the demand, with the skill set to knock it down, I mean, you see it. Yeah, my wife Nicole is a big part of this project, literally to the point where she was 9 months pregnant the day before we went to the hospital, big belly, you know, and she's setting up our first phase of units that went live. So she's been instrumental in this, and I feel like she's really the rock of our relationship. We've been together 15 years, so almost as long as we've been alive, or half of our life, we've been together. So I think the commitment that we have to each other shares in the business that we have to our employees, and making sure that everything that we, you know, envision actually comes to life, right? When we got this project, it was her wisdom that said, hey, if you're not around that, you're gonna miss something. She was absolutely right. I mean, being here has made all the difference, right? To have those relationships with the contractors, with the community, with our team, and it's the insights like that she has that's kind of zoomed out. Like, I'm, you know, very much about seeing the tree, and I'm gonna go chop that tree down. And she's like, hey, there's a whole forest here. So very good balancing out there. Thinking about how this scales out, I think back to actually how we started. Me and Nicole did the cleaning ourselves. We were guest messaging ourselves. I was the director of operations and then the general manager. So we fulfilled every role in this business, and we know it from a tactical level and what it takes to succeed with a bigger project like this in a new market, how you get engaged in the community, how you find the people that are coming there, what they want, and deliver that. So as we go forward, it's more projects like this that are bigger, that are more scalable, that we can set up a whole team of 16 employees that we have here that are all engaged in this vision and want to take it forward. And they, you know, had the excitement of being a part of it because they saw it from where it started to where it is now and know where it's going. So that's what we want to replicate. And we figure out these systems and these processes for how to do this. Because when I started, I was in the Air Force. I could only be at a distance. So I had this natural limitation of what we could do. And now I think we can go replicate this on 2, 3, 4, 5 projects a year and really expand what this hospitality kind of empire that we're building becomes. When I set my mind on a goal, that's the thing. Like, that's it. That goal is going to get accomplished. And I think there's, throughout our history of these deals that we've knocked down, being an active duty Air Force member, being able to buy something in California from Florida, and then a second hotel in California from Florida, and building out this larger company, I've seen that it's the work that's required. And I know that I'm willing to put in that work over the next decade. And I just want the people that kind of resonate with that to come along from the journey, because this train's going. This is gonna become a $100 million company. We're gonna have amazing boutique hotels and experiential short-term rentals in the best markets across the country. We're already putting in these offers. We're already getting this lead flow. So I know it's happening, and that's where we're going. So I'd say to the people that are interested, get in now, because it's gonna be something special when you get to the end of it and say, wow, I remember that hotel, and I stayed at that one, and me and Blake, you know, we brought our families to this one. That's what excites me, is the people we bring into the company, whatever partners, investors, whatever it is, it becomes a community. now we have people coming to stay, and it's like they're bringing their families. They get to meet my family. So that's the part that really excites me, is that we all win together by going through these projects.